Yo, I can't even believe people are on Summer's side when Summer obviously took the L. Like, he straight up was. Apparently, he threw some shots at Bino backstage, then ends up coming on stage and getting jumped. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you guys are on Summer's side. Summers is straight up a goof. I've talked about Summers just so many different times. And how many times Summers just takes L's like that. And that was coming to the point that Summers locks on Grailed are being sold for $25,000. As you guys know, he got, jumped. So I never really got the chance to really talk about this, but I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm straight up on Homicide Gang side. You know what I mean? Like, straight up on Gang side. Like, I swear, like, their music is just like hits that much harder just after the situation. And pretty much Snot and Not is one of my favorite projects this year. Their most recent project, Fifth Amendment, I like a lot. Even more than Ken Carson's A Great Chaos, to be honest with you. But let's just check out some of these clips of Summers just getting the beats, getting the case of the beats, because I still haven't even talked about this. Yeah, like you see all those shots right there. The whole Homicide Gang, you know what I mean? Like, they're actually like straight up a gang and just beating the shit out of Summers. Look at that. And apparently they end up taking out some of his dreadlocks and shit like that. Let's just check out some of the other stuff. And they obviously took his chain as well. And like, I don't know, I just don't understand why, like, even the Cardi community on Twitter is just like taking Summer's side. And it's like, yo, you guys are these huge dick riders for Playboy Cardi. Why not stay on the side of Homicide Gang, Opium? You know what I mean? Like, straight up. Let's slide. Yeah, so basically what happened is basically Homicide dissed Summers while he was backstage, and he jumped on, punched Michi, and then got his ass beat. An ambulance outside when I left. Some crazy shit. And yeah, look at Summers. Summers is straight up down bad. And like the really weird thing that I'm just like super confused about, Summers is just like talking his shit all over Instagram. Where is it? Where is it, man? Yeah, I think we already went to this clip. But yeah, anyways, so apparently some of the fans, because they ended up tearing out some of his dreadlocks and shit like that, they're selling his dreadlocks on Grailed for $25,000, man. And if that's not an L, I don't know what is. Like, I don't know why the narrative somehow is Summers ended up taking the W. Homicide Gang took in the L. Like, I mean, like, Summers just looked like he was really crazy. You know what I mean? Like, he was at the point where he came on stage looking for smoke, and what does he expect to be happening? You're gonna get fucking jumped. You know what I mean? And it's just like really, really hilarious to me that the whole narrative is that Summers is winning this beef. You know what I mean? When in reality, it's just like Homicide Gang is just way doper. Definitely more of my generation sound. You know what I mean? And Summers is just like a straight up like drug addict, man. Like, he be sipping lean and stuff like that. He has a lean gut. Homicide Gangs from the streets and shit like that. I just don't understand why the narrative is on Summers' side. But Homicide Gang is obviously a lot more dope. And even just like size wise too. Like, obviously Homicide Gang has a bigger backing because they're part of Opium, Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi, all of them. They're at 1.4 million monthly listeners, and Summers at 900,000. So this is definitely going to boost Summers' career and probably Homicide Gang, but unfortunately, it's boosting Homicide Gang in a negative light, and I just don't understand that, because, like, when has it ever happened where, like, more like the hood guys and the guys that are actually willing to fight are taking the L? I just don't understand. Why is a drug addict, crazy, schizophrenic dude somehow taking a W? Does not make sense to me at all. It just does not make any sense to me, bro. But, like, holy man, it's just really interesting, because this is straight up and out. You're getting your dreadlocks for sale for $25,000 from some random fan. You got your chain snatched. I don't really know what else to say, but I'm gonna go with Homicide Gang with a W by far, and Summers with a L. And I know I've been like a Summrs hater so many times, pretty much every single chance I get. I just don't really like his persona. Like, he was on Instagram Live, Instagram on a story, posting photos of him cutting his wrist. Like, I don't understand like why the youth is taking Summrs' side. You know what I mean? It just does not make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. You know what I mean? But this is definitely an interesting situation. I'm saying Summrs took the L and Homicide gained a W. Like, I like Homicide Gang's music better, and I think the whole situation just proves Homicide Gang took the W, man.